Ladies and gentlemen, once again welcome back to my channel, and I hope this video finds you well in good position. If there is one thing that is going to become problematic in this country, especially in the opposition camp, that is the united opposition, is the selection of their presidential flag bearer come 2027. Because from what is happening, it is like there is a lot of rifts, there is back and forth, and there is some push and pull within the united opposition, especially the camp headed by Matiang'i, Kalonzo Musyoka, and Martha Karua. Because if you can see on the screen, what Jeremiah Kioni said today calls for a lot of brainstorming. From the statement, Kioni says that Rigathi Gachagua leans much towards Kalonzo Musyoka, but according to Jeremiah Kioni, Fred Matiang'i is the best suited person to become the president ahead of 2027 general election. That is Kioni's mind. And one thing that I want to state clearly on this platform is that nothing always comes out of the mouth of politicians without a reason or without intended motive. Because everything that is calculated politically must always achieve a certain agenda or motive. So, according to Jeremiah Kioni, it is like Rigathi Gachagua, who is the leader for DCP, it is there is a discussion that is going on between Kalonzo Musyoka and Rigathi Gachagua with regards to who should become presidential flag bearer for the united opposition in preparation for 2027 general election. Remember, Rigathi Gachagua is in the DCP party as the principal, and Kalonzo Musyoka is within the united opposition as a principal aligned to Wiper Democratic Party. So therefore, it is like there are some discussions that are underway, and Jeremiah Kioni's statement clearly depicts that there are some disagreements that are soon coming out with regards to who should become the presidential flag bearer as far as the united opposition is concerned. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is something that is very serious, and the united opposition, these guys, they must calculate their moves very well, because for you to topple or to unseat an incumbent president is not always something that is very easy. It is not a walk in the park. I have said this on this platform in several videos, and I will repeat it again, that to unseat President William Ruto, making him becoming one-term president, is not a walk in the park, and it calls for a lot of preparations. It calls for a lot of strategies. It calls for a lot of seriousness. So, to me, if the united opposition is very serious about unseating President William Ruto from State House, these guys must come up with a well-calculated agenda and move plus strategies that will work. There are only two things that are very important in making this dream coming true. Number one is to have a good prepared strategies, and number two is to have numbers. When I talk about strategies, what should opposition do in order to build up support with regards to 2027 general election? These guys, they need to come together. the Western region leaders, political parties that are in Western region, with their leaders together with others from the mountain region, including Nyanza region, Eastern region, these guys need to come together and start charting their way forward. Because remember, time is running and the IEBC had already given deadlines for submission of who is going to vie for what position. Remember, the deadline is set for May 2027. And therefore, if the preparation by the united opposition will not be one that is serious, one that is focused, because as at now, these guys need to be very, very much ahead of President William Ruto if they really want to remove President William Ruto, or if they want to ensure that the one-term slogan that is being sung becomes realistic. They must organize themselves. They must run with time. They must ensure that they don't leave any stone unturned. Because remember, in each and every strategy, time is very, very important.